gorgeous. I'm delighted you stopped by. I have a massive haul here, both Ulta and Sephora, and this doesn't even get into all of the things that I ordered, but you gotta pare it down somehow. So today I'm going to show you a bunch of new makeup that I bought, but I'm gonna focus on the Makeup by Mario items that I ordered. So these are probably what I'm most excited about in today's haul. We have Soft Pop Blush Stick and the Soft Sculpt Bronzer. So these were really interesting. I'm not generally a cream blush person, but these were so interesting. So it comes in a little tube, and one side is the brush, and it's got these little nodules, and so you have that with you always. You don't have to travel with a brush. Okay, the only problem is it doesn't retract, so getting the lid on is very difficult. Anyway, and the other side is the blush stick. So this is the color Pale Petal. I'm really excited to try it. It looks like it is sort of peachy with a golden sheen. And the other item that I got is the Soft Sculpt Bronzer. This packaging is really cool. It feels like metal rather than plastic, which I like. I got the color Light, of course. And it's just like a really light bronzer. I got this because I was watching Raw Beauty Christy, and she said it's super light, super natural, and the only makeup item that I'm like maybe a little still intimidated by / scared of is bronzer. So I thought a super light but nice cool tone, it's not going to turn me orange, bronzer would be like a really cool place to go. So I have these Makeup by Mario items. They are my first ever Makeup by Mario items. I am psyched. But let's just dive into some of that other new stuff that I got. Gonna begin with a little primer potion. The palette that I got, I'm so excited by this. Look at these. First of all, rainbow emblems on it. So cool. So this is the Hip Dot Diamond Diva with Meatball palette. Meatball is a drag queen. So this is like their Pride palette. I am obsessed with it. I love the colors. I love the glitters. I cannot wait to try them. There's 2 pinks, a purple, and 2 blues, along with a pink and blue glitter. Living in heaven with that kind of color story. This palette has the funniest shade names. We have Puttanesca, Red Diva, Tinkle, Grandma's Pickles, Comfort Plus, Whipcrack.mp3, Eggplant Emoji, Ashley O, Shrinkle, Prime Membership, Meatland, Hi It's Me, Sweaty, Crop Duster, and Wig Snatch. If that's not the makings of an iconic palette, I don't know what is. I'm gonna use my Lunar Beauty brushes again. I really like them. I did wash them, but they had very colorful shadows sitting on them for a long time, so they're a bit stained. But don't worry, I don't think it'll transfer because I did wash them. To begin, I'm gonna take my LBE5. I'm gonna go into Prime Membership. Now, I don't know if this is embarrassing to admit or not, but I know, in one of my old videos, no idea which one, so good luck. I was talking about how my anxiety kind of made it hard for me to learn another language, and I never really did master French, even though I took years and years and years of it. Well, recently, I'm going to take LBE2 and go into Comfort Plus. So recently, Andrew showed me that you can change the language on your TV. I don't know why we were looking at that, but I started watching children's shows in French because I figured it would be a good way to work on my listening comprehension, and some of them are much better than others, but one that really works for me is My Little Pony. So I don't know if it's super lame to admit that I've been watching pretty much nonstop My Little Pony, but I've been watching pretty much nonstop My Little Pony, but en français. So I honestly, I don't know if it actually is helping. I feel like it is. I mean, I'm not doing any other study of French right now, I'm just watching TV in French, but I watch a lot of TV, so. What are you? LBE3. I'm I'm gonna go into the purple here called eggplant emoji, and that's going in the crease. So do any of you have tricks that helped you when you were learning a foreign language? Don't expect anything out of this, but I'm trying a little bit. Now this palette is not subtle, so this look is gonna not be at all subtle. I'm gonna use the LBE1 and go into the light pink Ashley O, and I'm gonna use that to blend out that purple. Lots of kickback in that one. Doesn't matter to me ever, but if it matters to you, there is a fair amount of kickback in these shadows. Kind of lost that dark blue. Let's go back into Comfort Plus a little bit. And using our little teeny LBE6, I'm going to take that white called Shrinkle, and that is going in the inner corner. On the lower lash line, using my LBE7, I'm going to go into whipcrack.mp3. Put a little dark pink on that lower lash. The time for the most fun part has come. Let's dip into some glitters. I'm going to start with like no glitter glue or anything. I just want to see how they act. I'm going to take a little bit of the blue Sweaty and dip my finger in there. Ooh. Oh, that's gorgeous. All right, let's just tap that on the outside here. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, indeed. Okay, can't get that off, so let's use another finger. We're going to go into Wig Snatch, of course, the pink, because obviously I have to try it. We're just going to dot that on the little bit below. And by a little bit, I mean my entire under eye, apparently. Alright, let's see what a makeup wipe can do. Hopefully it can help me out, because I look like more crazy than usual, let's be honest. Salvage! One of my new Ulta purchases was this Lancome Art Liner in 05 Metallic Purple. They were having a Lancome sale, so I tried a few items because bougie. Oh, weird. So it's like a little foam tip thing? That's interesting. I've never seen one like that before. For maybe the first time on my channel, I'm not going to do a wing because there's so much glitter over here. I don't know if you guys can really see it. I'm just going to do a little bit of top liner. Okay, I'm obsessed with that already. This really reminds me of this Urban Decay one I had that I would use like every day. I am really into like a purple eyeliner. Purple goes really, really good with brown eyes and brown hair. That looks really good and went on really, really easy. That finishes the eyes for now. I don't have a new primer, so let's go ahead and prime with some Smashbox Vitamin Glow Primer. For skin today, I have another Lancome item. This is the Skin Feels Good Oxynate Sunscreen Broad Spectrum SPF 23 Hydrating Skin Tint Healthy Glow. It has hyaluronic acid, vegetal glycerin, and moringa seed extract. Don't know what that is. I got the color 01N Nude Vanilla, and the coverage is 2 out of 4, so that sounds exactly like my kind of thing. I'm gonna put this on with a Morphe M43 brush. While it's not as luxe as you might hope from a Lancome product where you'd want like glass bottles, it will help you get all the product out, which is good because this shit was expensive. Let's blend that in, see how that goes. Ooh, it smells really fresh and nice. Well, it's definitely light coverage. It has not occluded anything at all. I mean, it's not even, maybe it's buildable to medium, but that is light, 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 which honestly kind of works for me. It is a little shiny though, so I would want to use something mattifying, some powder, because I feel like it emphasizes my cheek texture a little bit at this point. But so far, prefer things that I feel are undetectable. It's basically, I think, more like a serum with some sunscreen than a foundation, so I'm gonna keep using it. It smells really good. I'm branching out in a few of my items because they were having a buy 2 get 1 free on Maybelline at Ulta. Like a high-end girl, I don't do a lot of drugstore makeup. Even though I know it's perfectly good and a lot of times just as good than the high-end stuff, I don't know, you can't test the colors. Anyway, although I bought all this stuff online, so I wasn't testing it anyway. I have been hearing about the Instant Age Rewind Concealer forever, so I thought it was finally time to give it a chance. Alright, so you twist this, I guess, until something comes out. Alright, we got some coming through. So I guess you just pat it on. I'm really confused about the little sponge on top. This is the color 110 Fair. And using that same Morphe brush, I'm just gonna blend this in real quick. blended good. I just put a drugstore brand on top of one of the bougiest brands that you can get because I'm cool like that. Time to powder. I do not have a new powder, so I'm going to go going in with a little NYX Matte Mineral Finish. I have to say, I'm actually really liking the way my skin looks right now. For my brows, I cashed in a little Sephora points and got the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz Skinny Brow Pencil. And this is medium brown. So I know Anastasia is like the original like brow wonder. So this is my first time using it. Oh, it's, even though it's a mini, it's still got a spoolie. Oh, I love that. Usually if you get like a trial size or whatever, it doesn't come with that. It would probably help if I plucked my eyebrows in every once in a while, but it ain't happening today. Is brow products? I don't know. I have really thick brows, so it's hard to tell, but yay. Time to get to my Makeup by Mario items. So first up is our blush stick in the color Pale Petal. Now, I did watch a thing about how to do this online. So Mario has an idea of how you want to use it. So you just do a little bit where you want it. And then using the brush side, you kind of tap it out. Don't brush it out. That's really pretty. I don't think it lifted the foundation underneath at all. It's a really, really natural flush. I think it's meant to be a barely there blush, and it really does just look like a natural glow. It doesn't look like blush. Now, I'm seeing it kind of stand out a little more in the camera than on my face, but on my face, I mean, it is just a really beautiful light pink color, and it's very much unobtrusive. I really, really like this. I definitely am going to keep using it. My only critique so far is that this needs to be easier to put together without ruining your bristles. All right, we have made it to the moment of truth. I always love peeling these things off. Ready? So satisfying. Here we go. We're gonna try our Soft Sculpt Bronze. Okay, well, this is my new favorite bronzer. The second I put it on my face. Holy crap. So, wow. I love it. I mean, it is a barely there bronzer, but it's the perfect color for my skin, and it just melts in and doesn't look like I'm wearing bronzer, which I hate because I feel like, I don't know, I really just don't like the way it looks when it looks like I'm wearing bronzer. This is incredible. This is an A+. Both of these, if you just want a really natural look, and especially with the bronzer, I believe there's powder blushes for this too that you can put either on top to give yourself like a more blushy look and sort of set that powder, or you can just wear it on its own. This one only comes in a powder, though they do have a contour stick that's like this. But for the bronzer, that was magical. Just straight up magical. Wow. That is everything I've ever wanted a bronzer, which is to say, not a whole lot. Switching back to some Maybelline products. This is the Master Chrome by Face Studio Metallic Highlighter in the color 250. I believe this highlighter shade specifically, I think it was created or collabed with Nikki Tutorials. And you know, I love her and I'm a sucker for things that she has touched. So we're definitely going to try. It looks gorgeous, and I've seen people put it on, and it is a blinding highlighter, which we know is my favorite kind of highlighter. Because while I may be scared of bronze, I am not scared of shimmer, glitter, or shine. I'm gonna use this Tarte brush, and we're just gonna whoop. Oh yeah, she's definitely there. I will say this is not as like unnatural as I thought it was gonna be. It's not like a cool mermaid unicorn shade. It is definitely there, and I wouldn't call it a natural glow, especially as I keep building it up. But like, if you just did one little swipe of this, I think it would actually be a pretty natural glow. I love the color. It's perfect for super duper white folks such as myself. So if you fall into the pale AF category, this is a really good color. For days where I'm not looking for like a glitter highlight, this would be really beautiful because it is definitely there and it's definitely shining, but it's really not obtrusive. All right, another Maybelline product. This came as a free gift with purchase, so hopefully it's good. This is the Maybelline Sky High Mascara. All right, it's got a little silicone head with teeny little bristles. All right, that was nice. It is a mascara. I don't know. what is there to say about mascara either works or it doesn't? This one does, so that's good. And our final new item for today is our Maybelline New York Superstay Matte Ink number 30 Romantic. So I got the pinkest shade they had, because of course I did. And let's put it on my face. Alright, it smells kind of like birthday cake, and I can't tell if I hate it or if I love it, but the color's really pretty. I don't know if it's supposed to dry down. It's a little bit tacky. I wouldn't say sticky, but it's a little tacky. It's definitely coming off much darker pink here. It looks very neon in the camera. I don't know if that's going to translate when I'm editing. We'll see, but it's definitely like a not neon color. It's definitely more of a fuchsia-y pink, which, I mean, I'm into. So it goes actually really well with my eyes. It is not my favorite formula I've ever used, but for the price, now we're gonna hold it all together with a little MAC pink light. Well, that completes our full face of brand new makeup. I am 100% going to be calling back to these Makeup by Mario items for sure. The palette's actually not my favorite. The packaging is 100% my favorite. I mean, they're beautiful colors and they definitely are on there, but they didn't blend perfectly and they got a little lost in each other. And maybe that's my fault for choosing the same colors, but I use that color story all the time. If you watch this channel more than once, know that I'm like, if it's got pink, blue, or purple, those are the colors I'm going into. So it definitely, they got a little muddied within each other. So this is not my favorite palette. Yeah, I liked it enough that I'm not gonna return it, but I don't think I'm gonna be reaching for this very often. I'm mostly keeping it for the super cool, amazing, awesome packaging. I'm a sucker for cool packaging, and I like to think that I'm not, but I super am, so. What are you gonna do? That concludes today's video. I really enjoyed hanging out with you guys. I hope you're having a beautiful summer. I hope that you're all doing well, and you know what? If you're having fun watching My Little Pony in French, share that with your friends. You never know who's gonna commiserate with you, I suppose. On that note, I will catch you in my next one. Bye!